Good morning, friends. My name is Manish. This is my first video I'm doing. I selected topic of venomous snake bites. Why I select this topic is because I am from a rural area, not a complete rural area, but a bit near to rural area. Nearly I have seen 5 to 6 cases of snake bites since childhood in my village. So I chose this topic. So basically, before going into venomous snake, before talking about the types of venomous snakes, first I want to tell about the venom of snake. Venom of snake mainly contains proteolytic enzymes, glycopeptides, glycoproteins, and polypeptides. Of these, the most important ones are enzymes, proteolytic enzymes. What do they do? They are proteolytic in nature. They cause necrosis of tissue and activate and causes disturbances in coagulation pathway. Actually, what are the main proteolytic enzymes present in the venom of the snake? First one, hemorrhagins. They cause leakage of blood from vascular spaces. In the name itself, it is there, hemorrhagins. They cause leakage of blood from vascular spaces into tissues, leading to hypotension, shock, and death. Often death. The next ones are hyaluronidases. Hyaluronidases. Hyaluronidases act on connective tissues. They cause permeability of the toxin into the connective tissue. They cause they increase the they increase the permeability into connective tissues. The other ones are myocardial myocardial depressant factors. They act on myocardium and inhibit myocardium, thereby leading to decreased cardiac output, leading to cardiogenic shock, followed by death. Other toxins present in them are bradykinins. What do they do? Brady means broad. They broaden the vessels, means they cause vasodilation, leading to peripheral pooling of blood, leading to shock and death. The other one is a neurotoxins. Other ones are neurotoxins. They act at NMJ and cause muscle paralysis. Yeah, there is a disease where there is defect at the neuromuscular junction. What is that? You all know. You read it in pharmacology. What is it? It is myasthenia gravis. Yeah, why I told about myasthenia gravis? Because when the neurotoxins act, the first muscle to be get affected is uh, the first effect you see is ptosis. Similarly, in myasthenia gravis also the first effect you will be seeing is ptosis. Okay. Now we'll go into classification of venomous snakes. Before going into that, yeah, they cause muscle paralysis. When the skeletal muscle gets paralyzed, he can't breathe and he dies. Now I'm going to classify venomous snakes. They are Viperidae, Elapidae, and Lamprofidae and Coluburidae. Now I confirm my topic mainly on Elapidae and Viperidae because in India we majorly see five types of snakes. They are cobras, kraits, Russell's viper, pit viper, and saw-scaled viper. Okay, and cobra also. Yeah, vipers. They have diamond face. Pit vipers have pits in their skull, which helps to detect danger. Elapidae. The snakes which come under this category are cobras, corals, sea snakes, and kraits. Um, yeah, now we discussed about the snakes, but how many of the snakes are majority of the snake bites are bitten by non-venomous snakes. Even though when the venomous snake bites, only 50% of the bites are causes envenomation. Means only 50% of the bites, only 50% of the bites, the venomous snakes injects venom into the body. This is not a correct value, but for understanding purpose, I am telling you it's not accurate. Yeah, where does this venomous glands in the snakes? Venomous glands are present behind the eyes, connected to hollow maxillary fangs. Okay. Now we'll talk about clinical manifestations of snake bites. Viperids. Viperids mainly produce hemorrhages. As I all said, they cause us vasodilation. They causes vascular leakage and leads to shock and death. Here, these hemorrhages also these viperids, the bite caused by viperids also cause local tissue injury, as this causes hemorrhage. You can see ecchymosis, as there is tissue injury. You can also have pain. After few days, you can have even blisters and vesicles. Okay, these are the local findings. Now coming to systemic finding. Like you will have fatigue, nausea, numbness, tachycardia, and bradycardia if 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 the myocardium is depressed, and hypotension, which leads to shock and death. Here the numbness is not due to nerve involvement. It is due to decreased blood supply. Even as there is disruption in coagulation pathway, internal bleeding can also occur. Yeah, this is about vibrates. Now, when the envenomation is by neurotoxic snakes, they are kraits, cobras, rattlesnakes, and Indian Russell's viper. See, general symptoms include what we see in movies. We see the hero or heroine or villain gets bitten by cobra. What you will get first? Nausea, vomiting, headache. Paresthesia is due to involvement of nerve and numbness. Here also, here numbness is due to nerve involvement. Now, we will talk about the neurological manifestations. What do they do? They inhibit neuromuscular junction. When the neuromuscular junction is inhibited, skeletal muscle cannot be contracted, so there will be paralysis or weakness of muscle. When the envenomation is less, ptosis can be seen first, and difficulty in swallowing also occurs. Later, we can see motor muscle, peripheral muscle weakness. But when the envenomation is more, that is, when the snake injects more venom, skeletal muscle paralysis occurs, leading to death. Skeletal muscle paralysis occurs. This causes respiratory muscle paralysis and eventually leading to death. Other snakes, like sea snakes, produce hyaluronidases. They cause rhabdomyolysis. Means these enzymes penetrate the connective tissue, that is muscles, and they cause rhabdomyolysis. Rhabdomyolysis means breakdown of muscle. Yeah, muscle is involved. As muscle has high blood supply and nerve supply, its injury causes pain, myalgia, and eventually paralysis of the muscle. For today, I want to conclude the topic here and